Good morning, all. I wanted to show you what I call the forest pasture. This is just kind of where the underground electric comes in, and you can kind of see where the sheep have been trimming these pine trees. Really don't need pine trees all through here. This used to be the only opening through here, and it was slowly growing back in. This gives you an idea what it looks like. Actually, only half of the idea, because the raspberries and the Russian olive and the choke cherries were so thick they were over my head in a lot of places, in at least 4 to 5 feet in most places. I brought my sister back here and we couldn't even walk through here until the sheep had been in here a couple weeks. And then slowly I've been making these piles. I just pile up all the limbs so the sheep can get to the grass, and then I had found out earlier that the rabbits will move into these and make them into rabbit houses. And of course the squirrels like it because they can find extra nuts. And the other day I found some squirrels living in one of these piles having babies. So it looks like wildlife likes them. Hope to get some guineas this year because there's a lot of ticks in western Michigan. And it's just been a problem for the dog, the cat, and humans. They do carry a lot of disease, Lyme disease, and out west they used to have Rocky Mountain fever. There's another kind of disease here, I guess, that they carry, but you could see here that this is pretty much covered in Scotch pine, jack pine, and the neighbor took down a lot of theirs. But slowly I'm cleaning up. There's a lot more grass as I clean up. On the other side of this is the new pasture that we just bought. I had 4 acres, and then Susan bought 3.5 acres in the front. Now here's the thing that's been happening is the neighbors used to keep their fences up, but what has started happening was the coyotes would come through this corner here, and they were digging underneath and coming up here in the middle, and then they would dig through the south end of my fence. And here I've started to put in my new fence. The neighbors had problems with people attaching to their fence, so they actually put their fence back 3 foot from the line, and I'm about 6 or 8 inches off the line. I didn't want to waste land. I wanted to graze it all if possible. Anyway, I'm getting ready to cross the fence here. I come back here and jump over the fence until I have the gate put in. Yesterday, a new development. Barn cost about $1,000, but I found this trailer that's in good shape, and it was only $500. But there's a few advantages. Number one, it snows a lot here, like 2 to 3 feet, so the floor is up. In the wintertime, it'll be up off the snow, and I could face it south. The wind comes from the north and the east and the west. Got a picnic table here in case you want to join the sheep. But it's pretty much covered up, but it was unroadworthy. You could probably see the frame was rusting out, and if you get inside here, there's holes all along the side, which the sheep like ventilation. I started storing my tools in here. They like a little ventilation, and I notice if you shut the door, they get really agitated. In fact, they don't like to go in the barns hardly at all. The goats would stay in there. Here's some of the stuff I was cleaning up. Previous owner left a kind of a big mess. I'm stacking up trash. But I was going to show you the fence line. The fence line is a monumental job because the trees have grown in there. I'll probably have to take the chainsaw down through there. So I was going to put in just a couple of posts per day. This is the old road that goes out to the highway here. It's just nothing more than a little trail. But you can see coming through here is just difficult to get your wire and your post and everything through here. Let's see if I fall down and land on anything. Yeah, fallen trees and sticks And so here is the line, and I just marked every 60 feet and put in these wood posts. Now, unlike in the past, I used to use a lot of store-bought. There goes a rabbit. We've got a lot of rabbits. And so this is just a maple post that I've cut from our land, and I expect these will last about 5 years. And see here, it won't be too bad, but unrolling that wire is pretty difficult. It's going to be the same kind of wire as the field fence. And rabbits and foxes can go through it, but coyotes can't. Here's a particular situation. So there's trees in between the two fences, and as you can see, the wire would basically have to go through the middle of that tree. So I either have to cut it down or reroute it. What I think I'm going to do is cut off a couple of these spurs, and actually about half of that tree is the neighbor's, and then I'll probably just reroute the fence to go around this side, and it's pretty close to being on this side. But yeah, down through there it gets even tighter, all the little pine trees. I'm going to have to take a few of those out, but I'm waiting for Miss Dig on the frontage. Mark those posts. I surprised myself and put in 12 of these posts yesterday. So, but with the rain and everything, it was a great day to do that. Anyway, I hope you guys have a chance to see a few of the lamb videos. They're pretty funny, and I'll try and post a few more. We've got at least 3 more ewes that are due to come, and let you see some of the antics of the lambs. For now, have a good day, and let you know how the gate and the fence project goes, and then the guineas are coming in June to help us with the tick problem.